Hello, people. Today we're going to be talking about the lore of some of my avatars. Yes, my Roblox avatars. Not this guy, or this guy, or this guy. Just and this guy. These three guys have a bit of lore, especially this guy. But, yeah. Anyway, this little guy is actually the name of my username, my Roblox username. Stole Your Ego. His first name is Stole, last name is Ego. Stole Ego. And this is his demon form, right? I don't have a human form for Hammy, which we'll get to later. This is Hammy. But I have a human version for Stole. Whereas my friend Adrian likes to call him Total Tower. But you might have noticed he has red hair, he has regular clothes, and he has the same scarf. Which, this also has the same scarf, but just not the same hair, the same face. Yeah, this is his demon form, basically. This is his human form, right? Demon form. This is called the corruption. The corruption is something that happened back in 2024. 2024. Because I'm pretty sure that's when I created my account. So 2024 is when the corruption started, and he was one of them when 2025 was, here. When 2025 came. He was a part of the corruption now. And Hammy, which is his older brother, by the way, Stole is, I forgot, 20, yeah? Hammy is 26. Yeah, pretty large age gap. But yeah. Human Stole will probably be like 17 or so, because Human Stole is in the past, right? Stole got into the corruption in 2025 when he was 17. So Human Stole, whenever you're in the corruption, you're past human version. It always stays the same age. And also, that Stole isn't his real name. I haven't really decided his real name yet, but I might be going for Izzy. Honestly, Izzy Quartz or Quartz Izzy. I don't freaking know, but yeah. And then for Hammy, I don't have a human version for him. This guy hates Stole so much. Like, he is not a good brother whatsoever. By the way, both of their parents, Stole and Hammy's parents, didn't go to the corruption. They literally died in a car accident, so Hammy had to take care of Stole for a while. Or Hammy is still his real name, by the way. Hammy is his real name. So Hammy had to take care of Izzy for a while, in which he got corrupted before Izzy did. So Izzy was still 15 because Hammy was, if I do the freaking calculations, basically, Hammy was 21 when he first got corrupted. And Stole, or Izzy, got corrupted when he was 17. Both of their parents died in a fatal car accident. And they went to the hospital, of course, but sadly, Izzy and Hammy couldn't pay for, the hospital bills. So they sadly couldn't, get help, so he and his parents. So they couldn't get any help. So sadly, they passed away due to a car accident. And, if they were to become corrupted, this is what the mother would look like, probably, or the father. I don't know which one, but since it has, male hair, if you look really closely, then I would say it's the father. But yeah. By the way, Stole and Hammy, Stole? This is Stole. This is Hammy. This is Izzy as well. But this is Hammy, okay? Remember that. But yeah. And I don't know if you guys... Or no, wait. No, you don't know this, but basically, Hammy is basically Stole's arch nemesis. Stole / Izzy, I'm gonna call him Izzy from now on. Izzy is the kindest person on earth, basically. Izzy has like never broken a heart, never broken a soul, but like he still, has anger. He doesn't just. He's not like one of those people who just doesn't get angry at all. He gets angry, but it's rare for him to like get angry. Because when his parents died, he was, emotional, sad, all that. Hammy, Hammy was only emotional like for a temporary amount of time. Izzy has been holding back tears for the entire time that he has been that his parents had passed away. Hammy was only like emotional for a temporary amount of time, and that temporary amount of time was a week. A week, I kid you not. Sammy did not care about his parents. He only cared about himself and his future girlfriend, probably. But yeah, Hammy was very, picky. Hammy was very selfish. But yeah, that's kind of the story between Hammy and Izzy. Now on to this little guy. This little guy is a stranger. I haven't really thought of a name for him either, but I might be going for something like Quartz as well. Or something like Blood, because the color of blood is like his full, design. And if you look here, he has more corruption. Because Izzy and Hammy only have like, most corruption. So they just have their demon form, right? This guy is fully corrupted. He got corrupted when he was 14. Not 14. Sorry, what was his age? I'm trying to remember. Let me look at my notebook. Alright, I go to the page. He was 11 years old when he got corrupted. This stranger, he was 11 when he got corrupted. He also doesn't have a human form. So Izzy is the only one who has a human form so far, but I'm kind of trying to search for an avatar that Hammy and Stranger, or Blood, I guess we're going to call him, has a human version for. Blood's actual name actually has never been found, so there's no official name. I'm not going to decide a real name for him because he used to be a criminal. Nobody knew his name except for his family, and his entire family, by the way, he was an only child, died tragically because of a brutal murder. He was the only one who survived. So yeah, he's been selfish, kind of like Hammy. But yeah, that's really the only part of the story he has. Now for these three. This little guy was actually my first ever avatar, which my brother actually made for me. So we're gonna call him Brother. He's gonna go into the lore soon because Izzy, Hammy, and Blood hasn't met him yet, and Hammy and Izzy haven't met Blood or Brother yet. This guy, I don't really have a name for him. He's kind of just my default avatar, or my troll avatar. But yeah, this little guy, of course, I said is the parents. And they are really corrupted. If you see the John Doe wall, basically, they're a little bit corrupted. By the way, the reason they have the 20 friends badge is because I wanted to do something a little bit cool. I wanted to make it so that they had 20 children, by the way. So they had the world record for most children. Sadly, Izzy and Hammy never really got to meet their other siblings. By the way, I'm making a sister for them, but I haven't decided it yet. So yeah, this might just be the sister. But yeah, this little guy might just be the sister if I just change the hair a bit. But yeah, that's kind of the lore for everyone. And yeah, that's kind of it. So who knows? Maybe I'll use whatever the frick this is for the thing. So yeah, that's it. All of you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching my video. Whoever watches my video, Happy 10 minutes of the video in 3, 2, 1. Happy 10 minutes of the video. Anyways, goodbye. It's been 5 seconds since the 10-minute mark. Bye.